let's segue a bit into your expertise, studying abroad. I know studying abroad has always been a very deep-seated desire for a lot of students and a lot of parents in Vietnam's education system. However, I think traveling abroad is very different now. It looks different, it feels different, and the mentality surrounding it is also very different, thanks to models such as the hybrid system. And I always find the question, what are the pros and cons of traveling abroad, very almost shallow most of the time. But if we place that question in the context of the now, then it opens up a lot of venues to discuss. So what's your take on that?
You know what, I think it's unproductive to kind of just talk about advantages, disadvantages of studying abroad, because we've been talking about that for decades. And personally, I feel like we shouldn't even talk about the term study abroad anymore. I think we should really talk about what is the best educational opportunity that we can achieve and we can get in this day and age, in this globalized context, with our financial ability and our personal ability. So I think that's the kind of thing that we should be talking about. Now, when we talk about educational opportunities, what are the pros? I only see all the pros, you know, being able to have the best education, being able to have the best network, being able to, you know, be inspired and be stimulated and, you know, sometimes be challenged and, you know, sometimes argue and not get the things that we want, but then eventually we grow into a better person and a more flexible person, right? Or alternatively, for the people that are doing engineering or, you know, communication or, you know, the very specific types of majors, then obviously they get the best training. Now, training isn't lacking. Training is available everywhere, right? And so the con of all of these opportunities that exist in the world today is that the information is all over the place. How do we categorize that information so that we don't waste 24 hours on research? And then we know what our priorities are? And my suggestion would be, number one, is to recognize, you know, what is missing in the current education that we are receiving? What do we want to achieve? What finances do we have? And, you know, based on all of those things and comparing ourselves to the kind of group of people that achieve those opportunities, what else do we need to do? Right. So that would be my thought on this question of yours. Maybe I'm a little bit lackday, but I'm not talking about pros and cons. But
that's fine. Maybe that is what we're gonna look forward to throughout this episode on Phoebe's take on studying and studying abroad and studying in general and the high school expectations for students.